That background noise, you're walking down a dark street at night, meeting up with your friend, Mr. Owl, and he's like, hello there, armadillos. It's time to curl up in a ball, get comfy, and watch me react to some BTS stuff. It's another weekday. What can I say? So today I'm going to react to a brand new J-Hope song. No one has actually asked me to react to this, which makes me feel unwanted, unloved, or maybe ahead of the curve. I doubt it, but it's been out for 2 days. It seems to have views, which is shocking for BTS content. But no one's actually said, check this out. It's almost creepy. It's like going into a supermarket and finding that there's no people in there, or food, or even a supermarket, and you just realize you're in a field for no reason. Yeah, it's odd, like my language, but I'm going to assume it's worth listening to, and it's new, which means it's probably worth listening to, you know, from a YouTube standpoint. Time to chase that cloud. So yeah, and also I just did my first, I'm pretty sure it was my first ever J-Hope solo song reaction to Chicken Noodle Soup recently, and it was a really good song, so I have no reason to believe I wouldn't enjoy this, so why not listen to it? Before we start, make sure you click the like and subscribe button. I know it's not one button, there's two. Click them both is what I'm saying. That starts a chemical reaction needed to make my content decent. If you don't click it, it's gonna be just terrible and you'll have yourself to blame. So click that and let's do this. Lyrics. Please tell me there are English auto-generated. Well, it sounds good so far, but now I'm concerned that it's gonna have no lyrics. Yep. No lyrics. Why would they release a song like, it's like they're just asking for these, you know, odd lyric channels to steal the money from them. It's been a while since I've watched a lyric channel. I can't remember which one is the one that doesn't steal money from BTS, which is, oh, this is, wait, no, Blue Side is from Hope World, and that's old, isn't it? Am I reacting to an old song? Is the clout that won't let to be chased? I don't care, I react to it anyway, I'm just curious. I feel like the Zati Farhani's okay. I don't know, I'm going on my instincts here. Alright, I didn't just hear it, this is brand new. Oh, a lovely bassy intro. How shocking. Gentle guitar and piano wah-wahs. I couldn't have seen that one coming. It's like, just to be clear, this is your fault. I feel sad. I'm blue, and that's a sad feeling, and it's because of you. Just to be clear. Blue tears. Always blue. Maybe that's just a Korean thing. I haven't been to Korea. Maybe the sun is blue there, and the snow is blue, and then in the spring the leaves on the trees are blue, and in the summer the sand is blue, in the autumn the leaves falling off the trees are darker blue, and then in the winter, oh, I already said the winter, the snow's blue. Probably not, but maybe, but probably not, although. Ugh. That beat is disgusting. It's brilliant. It's so simple, but it's absolutely wonderful. Did J-Hope produce this? Because if so, mwah. And if not, whoever it is, mwah. I have to listen to this again from the... Ooh, that background noise, like a gently stimulated owl trying to let you know its location, you know? You're walking down a dark street at night, meeting up with your friend, Mr. Owl, and he's like... He's got a curfew, so he can't be too loud. It's just brilliant. Absolutely love the beat on this. It's incredible. All right, more lyrics. Oh, more lyrics. Sorry, I'm excited there. Oh, it got better. The beat got better. Even bassier. Okay, now it comforts me in my heart blue, under the moon, under the blue moonlight, I'm alone blue. Now this is the definition of pathetic fallacy. Is that what it is? It's one of those English terms, well, English terms. It's one of those terms you hear in a class where everyone's like, actually, why was it so funny back then? All right, back then it was funny because I was a 12-year-old and I hadn't heard the word fallacy before, or really heard it, so I just knew phallus. Wait, I was a 12-year-old that thought phallus was funny, but hadn't heard of fallacy. Phallus as in a penis. Like, apparently I was a really pretentious English nerd 12-year-old, which sounds about right. In fact, nothing's changed. Even my mental age hasn't really changed. But that's besides the point. That prophetic fallacy, if I'm remembering it rightly, is the idea of the weather reflecting your emotions. It's like a linguistic device where someone's sad, so they look outside and it's rainy, which basically sums up anyone's experience living in England. You're always sad, it's always raining. It's always prophetic fallacy there. Prophetic fallacy o'clock, all day round. But yeah, this is... what was I saying? I said too many words, and they will stop meaning anything. That is the problem with words. But yeah, I like what he's doing here. You got the prophetic fallacy. He's so sad the moon is blue. Or maybe it's a Korean thing, who knows? Ooh, I threw up my pain. The air that filled with sigh. I love it. The air that filled with sigh squeezed me. It's like the air. It's like the very wind in the sky is a disapproving parent. It's like, I'll hug you, son, but Jesus, you're a complete disaster. Did he say the blue side of the rainbow bridge? Wow. Big Mario 64 fan, apparently. I want to be burnt to death bluely. I'm just imagining the blue flame of the Harry Potter 4th movie, Goblet of Fire. I shouldn't do this. I just watched it, of course, that's why I'm mentioning it. It's still horrible. It's a perfectly okay movie as an adaptation of the books. It's horrible. It's just horrible. Like it still makes me so angry that they removed stuff like the literal Quidditch World Cup, which is one of the most exciting scenes in any of the books, and they replaced it or in its. Like, if they'd removed stuff and hadn't put anything extra in, then, okay, sure, Hollywood editing. But they removed that and put in a scene where Ron Weasley dances with McGonagall. Because apparently that's, like, the director's fetish or his, like, weird fan-shipping thing. This really is the wrong video to be doing this on. I should have made a separate video, but I'm not going to. Because nobody would watch it because they wouldn't want to. So I've tricked you with pretending to react to BTS and then delivering this crappy Harry Potter monologue in the middle. And don't get me started on J.K. Rowling. But anyway, I like how he says, I miss those days, blue me and light breath. But he also says, I think he says blue light. Oh no, I read blue me and light as blue light. Between calm and passion. Blunt to death bluely. Oh, I love that. Love that. Our GPS pinging location beat. It's so good. 4 times. Thank you for putting in 4 times. Because I can't count in general, and definitely not when singing is happening. I've never heard a song that had either an outro, intro, or middle bit breakdown with wind chimes that wasn't an absolute clanger. You know what I mean? Just a great song. Put you in my blue dream. Does that mean that, like, in my sorrow, I'm still gonna think of you? I am recording, right? Oh, I hate that I have to worry about that, but I've been burnt too many times. But does that mean I'm gonna put you in my, as in I'm gonna put you in my depressed thoughts, my sad dreams? Or does it mean, no, I'll hug you in my blue dream. Why can I read today? Or speak, or eloquate? Is that a word? I think I'm just proving my own point. I'll hug you in my blue dream, even you say no. Even though you say no. Hug you in my arms. All right. I'm going to assume that was translated weirdly because, consent is sexy and all that kind of stuff. But I'll hug you in my blue dream. As in, I'll only get to hug you in my depressed thoughts. Or I'll hug you in my blue dream, as in almost like I'll hug you in this blue dream, as in I'm going to drag you down to my level of depression because you made me this sad. Oh, 2 times on the outro. How very conservative. Where's the 4 times gone? It's been divided by 2 is the answer. Got a nice little sort of jazzy little bass slide on the way out. Very feely, very expressive, very moody. It pairs nicely with this moody picture of J-Hope himself. Okay, I don't know why I often find myself saying this, but I was surprised how good that was. But it's like, at what point do I stop being surprised? Again, didn't think it was going to be bad, but that beat was just like, I'm shocked. Like, that beat was incredible. Just like incredible production. I loved it. And I will say this, like, you know, I don't think it's fair. I'm absolutely not saying, you know, oh, I think J-Hope is a less good linguist than RM or Sugar or whatever, because, well, I wouldn't be qualified to say that anyway. But I've only listened to like 2 songs of his, and the other one was really, really cool. This one, I felt like the lyrics were just kind of like, I don't know if I didn't connect with them as much, but it was just kind of like, I don't know, like, I definitely appreciate the lyrics in Chicken Noodle Soup more, let's put it that way. But also, I feel like when I was, you know, confused earlier, I discovered that it was kind of like an album outro that they turned into a full-length song. So as an album outro that's been turned into a full-length song, that was incredible. So yeah, my summary of that is like, the beat is, lyrics maybe like a 7 out of 10, the beat is like a 20 out of 10. So even as an average, that's pretty good. I really like that. I'm glad that I made me watch this. Thanks, me. Today we've got a suggestion from me. Thank you, me. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you click the like button, me. Okay, me. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad I watched that. That was really, really cool. That beat was lovely. I think I'm going to have to add this one to my iTunes playlist. And I'm not going to announce this all the time because it's so pretentious, but just that beat. Ooh, that beat. I would take an instrumental of this. You know, even still, like, it's just so good. I would take an instrumental of this, make it my ringtone. I'd put it in the elevator lobby. I'd have it playing at Santa's shack when you call up over Christmas, if that makes sense. It's great. It's really great. Hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. I loved that song. I loved the beat especially. Wonderful. Make sure you are subscribed and you have notifications turned on if you like my reactions, so you can see them as they come out. That's a great modern feature. Whoa, it's crazy. And if you like my reactions and you want to see even more of them, which is probably ridiculous, that's maybe, you know, try and get some help or something if that's true, then check out my Patreon. I've got reactions there and it's very cheap and you can help support what I'm doing. But otherwise, just have a fantastic day and make sure you visit me next time over here in old Reaction Corner. All right, until then, bye-bye. And remember, if you like the reaction to Blue Side, and click the subscribe button or I'll die inside. As if that wasn't happening already. I have to throw my head back when I drink water.